everyone. 'Tis I, the Rumpled One. Sunday, June 17th, 2012. Well, here's how the pan turned out, or at least one of them. Let me get up close here. Not too bad for that cast iron restoration. It's breakfast time here on the ranch. The reason I'm not showing you the other two, they're dirty. I use them to make my bacon, potatoes, and eggs. I like to cook up the potatoes in the bacon grease. Gives them a nice flavor. Now, one of the things I think about here out on the ranch is the big picture of things. It's easy to get caught up in your own little world, doing chores, paying bills, projects, you know, the troubles you go through, problems. Like just the other day, I got a call from Verizon. They wanted to make sure that I had authorized the iPhone shipment to California. It's like, no, I didn't do that. I guess these guys wrote a computer program that just generates these account numbers, and every now and then they get a valid one and they place these orders. So it was fraud protection. They caught it. So I'm talking to the guy. I said, well, can you give me the address that it was shipped to? He said, oh no, we can't do that. And it's like, well, why not? Well, if you were to go there and I go, well, I'm in one state. It's in California. I'm not in California. And they go, well, we can't do that. I go, well, how can I contact the police so they can take action and, you know, apprehend these criminals? And I guess the bottom line is they wouldn't give me the information. And to me, it would be such an easy case. You send in the FedEx truck or whatever. People accept this merchandise. Then you arrest them. Simple. But I guess Verizon can't be bothered. But Tuesday, I'm going to call them back if I haven't heard from them. And I haven't heard from them yet. So they got another business day. But I'm going to talk to the vice president of, I guess, security or fraud or something. Or I'm going to talk to the corporate office. Because I learned, when you call up a company, a corporation, person answers the phone has limited authority. They can only work within a box. This is what they're allowed to do. Anything else, that's above their pay grade. So usually my step is, first I talk to the person on the phone. If I get to the point where I'm starting to feel frustrated, or I feel they're working against me as opposed to with me or for me, I just stop. I go, okay, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Put your supervisor on the phone. And I just refuse to talk to this person anymore. Then if I wind up at the same place with the supervisor, then it's time to call the corporate office. Many things have gone my way because I put that call into the corporate office. And it's easy nowadays. All you do is you go on Google, or you go, actually, a lot of times if it's a public company, you go to Yahoo or finance.yahoo.com, and then you type in the company's ticker symbol, and then there's something that says profile, and right there, corporate office, address, phone number. Then you can even look up the chairman's name, the president's name, and ask for them by name. Say, yeah, I need to talk to so-and-so again. Oh, okay, we'll put you right through. Or how can I help you? And see, stuff flows downhill, right? So when the corporate office calls out to the field, out to the front lines and say, hey, take care of, you know, this problem, problem gets solved. But you trying to deal with them one-on-one doesn't always work that way. That's just how I do business. I think you can hear them chainsaws. It's Sunday, overcast day, and they're still out there. I hope this isn't a tease, but I just wanted to show you that the cast iron did work. And my eating breakfast here on the front porch, that's the result. But big picture, if you look at history, you can see that mankind keeps making the same mistakes. As I've been cleaning up around the place, I found some old papers from the early 1990s. I think it was 91. It's newsletter. In fact, I'll probably do a separate video on it. But the highlights is what they're saying, or what they were saying then, is kind of like what we're saying now. It's almost like they say, you know, all these prophets of doom, you know, there's always selling it that the world's going to come to the end one way or another, financial collapse, social collapse, but keep trugging along. Well, that goes to show a few things to me. One is that we don't learn from history. The generations just don't seem to get it. You know, my generation didn't get what we should have learned from my parents' generation. They didn't get what they should have learned from their parents' generation. And then the generation after me, they didn't learn from us. And the current generation ain't learning from them. So it's easy for the system to stay in place when the people don't learn. They may or may not get fed up, but never to the point of revolution. Never to the point where there's enough of we the people united to make a difference. See, there's always these special interest groups out there. They've existed, but now just because of population increase, their numbers have grown. So their little pipsqueak is now becoming an audible roar, or a loud roar. And they make things happen. And some groups are better at it than others, if you think about it. And you think that the groups that aren't so good might learn a lesson, but once again, history repeats itself and some people just never learn. They're just doomed to repeat the same mistakes over and over. But that's probably true on the personal level. I know I sure make some of the same mistakes over and over. But I think I'm a little bit better at it now than I used to be. Because it always gets down to making choices and taking action. I mean, that's how anything gets accomplished. You make a choice or decision, then you take action. Talking to a friend, they're saying, yeah, you're lucky to be out here. It's like, no. Once again, it was choices, action. Luck had nothing to do with it. Because even if the opportunity presents yourself, if you don't take advantage of it, if you don't take action, then that opportunity is missed and there's no luck to be had. But it's really not luck, it's opportunity. Sometimes people miss that. you think on your own life, you might have, if you take a critical look, you may see some of those missed opportunities. So hopefully next time around, if you get one, you'll take advantage of it. People go, oh, if I only knew then what I know now. Well, guess what? Now will become then tomorrow. So what you doing about it? Yeah, they are really. These guys don't waste any time. I guess they might be under contract, might have a deadline to get those trees down. Thing is, I hear lumber prices, timber prices are down. The board feet cost is way down what they're paying. I've been going through some files, and I had a picture of what it looked like off my front porch from 20 years ago. I could look straight away. I could see the hills up close. I could see the hills in the distance. But let me show you what I can see now. Trees! That's 20-year tree growth right there. Can't see the hills. Can't see the far hills. But anyway, I'm going to finish up my breakfast. It's kind of rainy and misty. I was hoping to get some outside chores done this morning, but looks like I'm going to be relegated to the inside. So remember, if you fail to prepare today, you're preparing to fail tomorrow.